guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Charlotte Harker. Welcome, glad you're here. Today, I know this is really scary, but please don't go anywhere. Just bear with. So this time last year, actually, I'd been watching TikTok and everyone's turning themselves into the Grinch, and I'm like, that's an awesome idea. I want to do that. So I toddled off to BLM the day before Christmas Eve, and just to find, you know, any face paint I could find. Thankfully, it was a little snazzaroo kit, which I still have. Like, that'll do. And I need a Santa's hat. There was one left, and I came home and then I spent 2 hours doing a half and half of the Grinch, and this this was the end result.
4 o'clock, wallow in self-pity. 5 o'clock, solve world hunger. Tell no one. 5:30, jazzercise. 6:30, dinner with me. I can't cancel that again. 7 o'clock, wrestle with my self-loathing. I'm booked.
Yeah, so that was what I came up with. And considering that I actually have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, I really don't. I found a picture online and I did my best, and that was the result. So considering that, I don't think it came out too bad, but when I posted it, people were like, how did you do that? How did you do that? And I really don't know. But what I do know is that I have green face paint. So, right, I'm gonna start, and assuming I must have started off with a pretty solid green base, so we're just gonna go around here, I think, over the nose, around the mouth and under the chin. So I am going to start that now, and I will be back when half my face is green. Boo! I don't know if I'm scarier at the beginning of this video or whether I'm scarier now I'm like half green. So I am going to get the white and just highlight a few areas before I put any guidelines on, because I'm very green. I'm so green. Got an itchy nose. This is not the right time. Okay, so we have just done the green and the white, and we're starting to look slightly more three-dimensional. So I'm going to grab my yellow, because there are a couple of areas around the eye, this part of the cheek, and around here that are a little bit too green. They're the wrong shade of green. Okay, and then once we've done that, I have got a black pencil. I'm going to start drawing some lines. Okay, so I have some colour on my face. Pretty. It's still not quite as light in place as I want, but I need some lines to decide, you know, where those areas need to be. Okay, so I have some basic guidelines. We're doing it. I mean, obviously, I don't know what this is looking like to you, but to me, it's looking goddamn horrendous. Okay, so I have a bit more yellow. go for the white. This time rather than a sponge, I have a brush. Hopefully that's gonna make a bit of a difference, but we will see because this is definitely going to take a while, so I will be back when I've finished adding white to my face and making my face look a little bit more 3D. Bah! So all I've done is I have picked a side of a black line and highlighted it with my white and then just like give him his white fluffy chin. Next I am going to, God knows, going to work on some shadowing. So I'm going to use the green and possibly the black just to accentuate the lines, make the grooves look a bit deeper. You see, this is theory. Whether I can actually do it or not, it's another matter, but we'll give it a go because you don't know unless you try, do you? So I'm going to use the green first, my little brush, although it's just been using white, so it's a bit... Let's see how much of a difference the... Okay, so I think it makes a slight difference. But it's not quite dark enough. I think I'm gonna have to open the black. Let's give it just a, don't do that, don't put it, it's a terrible habit. It's a really, really, really bad habit. Sticking your paintbrush in your mouth, don't do it. Because paint don't taste nice. And this is face paint, probably really shouldn't be eating it. Yeah, black lines. So this is the bit that is going to take forever. Because what I'll end up doing, I'll be going back and forth between the black and the white and just sort of like evening up my lines. Because I'm not a perfectionist or anything. Or maybe I am, I don't know. It's just... I'm assuming people that know what they're doing, they have a process, don't they? Like, stages that they follow. Well, I'm not very good at that. Because I will flit from stage to stage and then back again. I think it's because I'm impatient. It's hard because I can't quite see this side of my face. Not like all the way around, but that is pretty much it. And what I'm going to do with that is the same for all of the lines. And yeah, I'll be back in a minute because it's going to take me forever. We are not far off, I think, for this bit anyway, because I could keep touching up lines and touching up lines all day and I'd probably still never be happy with it. And as I've stressed probably far too much throughout this video, I am complete and utter novice, and who really cares? We're winging it, we're winging it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is sort out my brow because it's not supposed to be solid. Ooh. So we're just going to make it look like it's hairy. And all I'm using is the white and a paintbrush to sort of just really roughly go over my own eyebrow. And then bring it around the side. I just want to add some white in some places, just to add a bit of a highlight in. Look at me, sounding like I know what the hell I'm talking about. because I kind of want it sort of like it's sunken into my face, I'm going to follow this line with the black just on the inside, and then we'll do this side. The next step for me would be this side of my face. So we're just gonna stick some foundation on. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, do my eyebrow, and then we'll play around with a little bit of eyeshadow. Hey, so I'm back. Eyebrow, foundation. What I'm going to do though is take my Revolution palette, and we are going to do, I think I used the green and the yellow last year. So I figured I'm going to use the yellow and the green again. Anyway, this eye, because we're doing this eye, aren't we? Yellow. I'm getting there. Okay, I don't think this is going to go on any better than it did last year, but it's going on, and that's important. I just wish I had a bit more variety of colour to work with. Note to self, Charlotte, you need more eyeshadow palettes with a bigger variation of colour, especially if I'm going to do more stuff next year, which I really want to. Obviously it's all novice based because, you know, novice, but yeah, I want to play with makeup. I want to play. Oh dear. I'm going to take the orange, which is next to the pink, and I'm going to go around the edge on the inside. So ideally it sort of looks like the skin's, you know, coming away, it's reddened, because I'm really morbid by nature, I think. You know, most people, I'm assuming at Christmas it's all light and fluffy, and my Grinch face has taken a disturbing turn. Oh well. Yeah, so I had a brainwave through that maybe I should have been using the thicker brush anyway, and then go back over it with the thinner brush using the brown that is next to the blue, just to like darken the edges. And then I'm going to put a few highlights in, and then we'll do my lashes, and then I think I'll be about done. So nearly there, nearly there. Okay, right. We're going to do my eyeliner, which is, I quite like Soap and Glory's Super Cat. Also, the Beauty Crops Wing Woman is another great one. But I have Soap and Glory with me right now, so I'm just going to do that, stick my lashes on, and I will be back in just a second. Ta-da! I am done. I am finished, and I have to say I am really, really chuffed with how it came out. From what I can see in my little powder mirror, I'm just like, yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. I really hope you guys like it. Let me know what you think in the comments, but don't be too harsh because I'm still learning. You know, constructive criticism is awesome, but you know, let's not be mean. So yeah, hopefully going into 2021, we're going to be doing a few more bits. Maybe a bit like this, maybe a bit more makeup orientated, but who knows, we will just see what happens. Thank you so much for joining me, and yeah, I will see you guys next time.